Welcome, I am your host, Locum23. You're joining me for Endless Summer, Book 3, Chapter 6. Quite classical music, don't you agree? Tyson break. Quartel. It's quite classical. Oh, yes. I'm being embodied. You awaken with a start. Huh? You're seated in an overstuffed chair in a room crammed with strange objects. Piano music spills from a boombox. Somewhere a clock is ticking. Diego comes running over to you and crouches next to you. Locum, are you feeling okay? I think so. Are we still in Quartel? Nearby, a female Vonti is leaning over a work table. She sets down her tools and turns, examining you through an elaborate pair of goggles. Well, still functioning. Look, I'm not the Endless. I didn't have anything to do with betraying the Vonti or... Wait, what's still functioning? Your penis, of course. Your internal clock woke you up at just the right moment. Auntie switches off the boombox. No, bring it back! I was actually getting embodied by that. You'll find that most of us aren't too interested in the Endless or the Catalyst. You had a hand in our story, certainly, but for us, that was quite a long time ago. You reach up to rub the side of your head, still sore from your fall. What the heck was in the drink? Who are you? What the hell was in the drink? Liquefied time crystal. Harmless to us, but extremely toxic to others. Seems that the shaman had it out for you. She leans closer, flicking magnifying lenses over her goggles. No symptoms other than drowsiness, though. You're very lucky, or perhaps different. Hey, back off. I didn't come here for a physical. No, you came seeking help. Our help with the island's heart. Your friend Zara told us. Where is Zara? Where are the others? It's okay. They're all here at Quartel. Fortunately, no one else consumed what you did. And Oak Squall? On his way to Mount Atropo to stop the Endless, I presume. I pointed out to him that one cannot be held accountable for the actions of an alternative self. Oh, and you're probably wanting a name to call me. A Clockmaker will do. I didn't see Uxquall head out. Is he on his own, then? I'm afraid his words managed to inspire a few of us who'd grown restless. Restless about being trapped in the past? Restless while waiting for Vanu to depart. I'm not sure I follow. We don't simply reveal for Hedison's sake, you see. It's a farewell party. At some point, an eventuality may occur where Vanu is finally able to continue on its journey. Then, at long last, our party will end. Wait, the island's going somewhere? Not the island, but the life force that created it. Our ancestors worshipped the former, but it's the entity of the heart of Lahatia we call the Vanu. A Vanu's arrival on Earth tore its body into hundreds of fragments, and when it broke, space and time broke too, trapping Vanu here. Sounds like some kind of alien, or the ethereal being we've been running into. Stories speak of a bright light and visions, a faceless angel guiding those who need. I just felt the hair on my arm stand up. So that route we got a clue versus the other route. Okay, cool. Okay, but I still don't understand why it won't want to help us. Perhaps Vanu is hoping you might help it in return. Gong, gong! The clock you'd heard begins to sound the hour. The spectacled Vonti delicately turns back the hour hand on a small desk clock. As for me, I can get you into Rourke's facility in exchange for an answer to one simple question. She takes a seat in an odd-looking chair at the center of the room and casually folds her arms. What is time? Like, the abstract concept of time, or... Yes, what does it mean to you? Answer carefully. Time is a story we tell ourselves. the soul of the universe, the continuum of inevitability. I watched too much Matrix to not answer this one correctly. Time is a continuum of inevitability. It always wins in the end. An interesting perspective, and an informed one at that, but it also is the perspective of the endless. I already told you I'm not... Not now. Not yet. You're beginning to think like them, though. In any case, you've answered the question, and now my end of the bargain is owed. Come. The clockmaker opens a sliding metal door and beckons you to follow her. You emerge into a hazy daylight. Anarchist volunteer carousing amid the outdoor platforms and walkways of Cortel. Locum. Yep. Zara and Craig wander over to you drunkenly. Yo, you got the hiccups again. No, I don't. Have you two been partying all night? Stare at each other blankly and begin giggling. You say that like you're surprised. Oh, Crabsy, don't look! But there's a mouse by your foot! Or a gas perching the ground. What? Where? Ha! Boom! Hiccups cured! Jill walks out of a nearby building, rubbing her temples wearily. How does anyone sleep around here with all the noise? It's not noise, it's EDM! Whatever. Several of the others emerge behind her. Morning, Locum. Hey, Doodle Bombers! Raj promptly lays down in the sun and closes his eyes, falling back asleep. The dude is a Snorlax, I've just figured it out. Locum, when you're ready, I can open a rift here in Cortel. It'll take you directly into Rourke's compound beneath the observatory, going back to the time before he'd expect you to arrive. Oh, what? I already like this. You're not coming. You're not coming. After what I dealt with the Diamond Edition, you're not coming. So, you're gonna help us, just for answering a question? That question matters much more than you may realize, as does the island's heart. Locum, if you're gonna be a freaking time ninja, you've gotta change your look. I grabbed some sick gear last night, put these on. She deposits a pile of clothes into your arms. So basically we look like the guy from, Guardians of the Galaxy, that's what it is. Never run out of time again, doubles the length of time choices. Oh! That's not bad. But see, okay, so here's the thing, here's the conundrum. If we're wearing the armor that protects us from making wrong choices, I want to wear that thing instead. Let's be honest. Let's think about it. But no thanks in this edition. I'm going to think about it. Let me know what you think. See, that's a good thing about, there's certain sites that can give you the information you need, but they're not always entirely thorough. Like, they have, like, one type of playthrough. That's cool, but I'm more comfortable in my clothes. So that means we're going to have to be fast. Remember, there's going to be plenty of time choices, clearly. Aw, alright. Looks like we're ready to go. Clockmaker nods and takes a stopwatch from her pocket. She adjusts a few dials and clicks the button on the top. The volunteer in the area immediately begin to step back. Ixin! The air in front of you ripples and implodes with a burning film slide. Suddenly, a huge glowing rift opens. Oh God! Is this when some guy in a demonic bunny suit tells us to wake up? I got that reference. I forget the name. Donnie Darko. I'm awake! I'm awake! Am I awake? Well, try to maintain it until you return, but do be quick. Time to deploy. You ready, Boy Scout? Come on, everybody. Let's go turn the tables on Rourke. Then we'll save the guy from It Lives in the Woods. Run headlong towards the rift with your friends behind you. Don't stand much of a chance, do they? You hear the clockmaster sigh sadly as you make the final jump. May Vanu guide them. You step into an immense high-ceiling room lined with monitors, advanced tech equipment. Zara's jaw drops. Dang, I could spend some time in here. Jake motions for everyone to keep quiet, then points at someone standing at the computer terminal. Malfoy, 3 o'clock. Alistair's back is turned to you. He carefully connects a cable to a hovering drone, then gazes into a monitor expectantly. Mother, can you hear me? Irish's face appears on the screen. Her blank gaze seems to stare right through Alistair. Mother, it's me. Please, I need your help. Access denied. User is invalid. Someone's coming. A group of arachnid operatives comes rushing towards you. Intruders! How? How? We literally had time on our side. Bullshit! What? No! Stand down! Soldiers hold their ground. Alistair hurriedly disconnects the drone, causing the terminal monitor to go blank. Give us the heart and then we'll leave. You must really be out of ideas, Locum. No. I just thought it would be straightforward. I mean, let's be honest. They know what we're here for anyway, so shut up. Alistair, you don't need the heart. Rourke's gonna trash the island if he keeps using it. You shouldn't have come here. Permission to capture the intruders? Alistair whirls towards the arachnid troops. Just leave. I have this situation under control. You're lying. Jake takes a step towards Mike. Sean puts an arm to hold him back. Mike, fight it, damn it. Alistair enters a series of commands in the terminal. Mike freezes in place. I said leave. Yes, sir. Mike turns stiffly and begins walking off. Wait, we're just gonna... We're moving. That's an order. Copy. Operatives file down a ramp behind Mike. You're controlling him? Don't be ridiculous. I merely adjusted his memory of the last few minutes. Where's the island's heart? There. See? Alistair points across the room towards a towering robotic form, surrounded by wires and scaffolding. Good God. So this thing right here. Oh no? Oh my God! What the is that? Can I pilot it? Can I touch it? Serious? Every dream of mine is coming true. Inside the Omega Mech. What in the Sam hell? Wait, are we screwed? Nice knowing you, dudes. Yeah, nice knowing you. There go gasp. He's leaning over a surveillance monitor. Locum, look. Several camera feeds are shown on the screen, and one of them you see Varen restrained atop a lab table. They captured him. Are they experimenting on him? Diego turns pale and begins wringing his hands. Please say we'll help him, Locum. Grace has to be here too. Why don't we see her on any of these monitors? Alistair, where are they keeping Grace? You should leave the way you came, Locum. This is only going to end badly for everyone. Tell me. Alistair's gaze falls to the ground. He doesn't respond. We need to either go after Varen or Grace, or the island's heart quickly. What's it gonna be, Locum? Let me guess diamond choices. We need to get the island's heart first. It's right here. We gotta get it. If what the Endless said is true, we're all dead if we don't. Diego's no longer close with you. Dude, I'm sorry. I can't save your lover. Like, bigger picture, man. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of one. Alistair's hands move back to the terminal keyboard. I warned you. Now you've left me no choice but to... Ugh! He slumps forward. Behind him stands Estella, brandishing the blunt end of her spear. She takes a moment to pop tension out of her neck. I've been wanting to do that for a while now. Greg grabs a loose power cord and begins tying Alistair's hands. I can't believe we have to do this, but it's better not to take any risks at this point. Can I get to pilot the mega suit? Can I get to pilot the mega suit? Once Alistair is securely bound, you make your way towards a gigantic mech. Zara stares up at the Omega Mech in awe. It's everything. Marry me. Why are you not a love interest, goddammit? It's something, alright. Jake scowls. Leave it to Daddy Weirdbucks to paint his doomsday device midlife crisis red. Erratic flashes of light come from a compartment near the mech's torso. I think the heart's up there. Cool, I'll check it out. Zara climbs up on the elevated platform. She starts it up and begins rising. See, wait! Greg jumps on and laboriously hoists himself onto the platform. They hurtle upward, finally coming to stop next to the compartment with the housing light. Did you guys see something move over there? Michelle points to a cluster of desks. I see it. I think it's a ghost. Son of a mother of... We know who it is. Who wants to take a guess? It's not the ghost. You should have asked permission before dropping in, sweeties. Now I'm gonna have to kick you out. Fiddler sends a dark katana whirling through the air towards your lower body. I'll catch it. Can we catch it? Swallow hard and try to follow the katana's movements through the air. Ah! Damn it, son of a... I tried to matrix this shit. Gripping pain overtakes you as you're impaled by the blade. Locum! Alright. All's lost in the numbing darkness until... we come back and... You're back at the foot of the Omega Mech. That was beyond unpleasant. No, man! Screw you! The room and your friends are lost in a strange haze. All light seems to recede from your vision and then briefly return, only to vanish again. I don't understand. You should have asked for permission before dropping in, sweeties. Now I'm gonna have to kick you out. Fiddler sends a dark katana whirling through the air towards your lower body. Block it, duck. Drop in a couch position, shielding your head with your arms. Ah! Oh, son of a... Locum! Dodge! There's no dodge! Like, if it was like... I mean, also keep in mind this is a good way to get clues. Yeah, that was beyond unpleasant. Yeah. You're gonna have to kick, yeah. Okay, here we go. Alright, the only thing left is block it. Grab a monitor off the desk and crouch behind it, gritting your teeth. Slam! You're nearly thrown off balance as the blade crashes against the heavy plastic and slides to the ground. Too close. Hey, Trinity, I almost caught the blade once. Kiss my ass. Fiddler pulls the weapon out of the pile of shattered glass on the floor. Our blade, it should have got through that. You notice that there's no glow of heat around Fiddler's katanas. What's the matter? Lundgren replace your toys with hand-me-downs? Shut up, Wolf. She whirls towards Jake, both blades raised. High above, a flare of light catches your attention. Zara is holding the island's heart over the edge, preparing to drop it on Fiddler's head. You missed your opportunity to backstab me a second time, Janine. But if I get half the chance, I'll make you pay for what you did to me and Mike. Oh, business, Jake. Just business. But then you always did mix up work and pleasure. Fiddler, what did you do? Jake didn't like what Lundgren was up to. She brings the tip of one blade to Jake's neck, leering into his face. And I don't like Jake. When he told me he was going to expose our commander, I did what anyone would have done. I let Lundgren know exactly what kind of scum he was working for. Sounds like you forgot to tell him about yourself. Fiddler turns towards you, clucking your tongue disapprovingly. I do not like that mouth of yours. How about I cut you anew? Thunk! A half sphere of heavy crystal crashes into Fiddler's head. One. She hits the ground unconscious. Greg and Zara cheer from the platform. Yes! Task completed. Nice assist, Locum. They lower the platform back to the floor. Diego scoops up the intact heart. Jake doubles over, coughing hard. You okay, Jake? It's his lung. Nice slow breaths, Jake. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Jake manages to get the coughing to stop and stands up. I'm alright. Yeah, remember he's got a bruised lung from that, super hard fist. On your way back through the room, you pass Alistair's computer terminal. He's still unconscious. I can't believe him. I know how he feels. Really thought he'd see the light, though. A folded piece of paper caught under the base of Alistair's desk catches your eye. Unfold it. Begin delicately unfolding it. By gradually taking pressure off the pinch spot, you are able to remove the paper intact. Got it. Read the note. My dearest Grace, I know we will never speak again, but I wanted you to know how much I regret everything. I've caused you so much suffering, and for that I'll never, ever forgive myself. I hope only to live long enough to redeem myself in your eyes. Respectfully yours, Alistair. Yo, you coming? Quickly refold the paper and put it away, glancing sadly at Alistair. Let's go get Varen now, okay? Everyone heads towards a bank of elevators. You arrive in the observatory lab. Varen is lying on a huge surgical table, his arms and legs pinned down mechanical restraints. Diego rushes to his side. Varen, can you hear me?
Diego, I'd hoped to see your face one more time. They ambushed me too many. I couldn't.
Shh, I know. We're gonna get you out of there. Jake struggles to open one of the restraints.
Damn. These won't budge.
Sean gives it a try, but he's only able to create a tiny gap before a shackle snaps shut again. Diego turns towards a workstation. He and Zara appear at the screen. Piece of cake. All we need to do is release the... Workstation goes dark. Iris's hologram appears at the center of the room. I'm sorry, Zara. I can't let you do that. Iris, you've got to let Varen go. Negative. This specimen will remain in custody for the duration of the procedure. Oh, shit. This was the future, guys. If you remember the one thing, I think it was how Diego died. Oh, we gotta play very careful with those. Good thing I played the Diamond Edition. A series of panels slides open near the ceiling. A camera and robotic arms connected to machine guns emerge from the wall. What the? Are you kidding me? Defense sequence initiated. Final warning. Her sinister expression flickers. The hologram is being projected from a pedestal on the other side of the lab. Dive to the table. Run for the pedestal. Run for the pedestal. You run over and look for any kind of interface of the pedestal. There's nothing here. In desperation, you cover the projector. Iris vanishes, but you still hear her voice. Deploying weapons.
Diego, please go. You have your whole life ahead.
The guns open fire. You convulse and fall to the floor as a hail of bullets strikes you. I hate this time travel shit. I really do. I really do. Okay, so the projector didn't work. The world goes dark until... Thank God we can time travel. Good thing we died. Because if we, remember... Okay, so here, if you didn't do Diamond Edition, if you didn't watch my shit yet, you really should. Because now we're getting in the cream of the crop. We're getting in what book 1 and 2 showed. The death scenes. Diego got this far, but he died. But we weren't with him. So Diego actually died. Luckily, the Endless, which is me, went back in time to correct such things. So now we're here with Diego. So if I die, Diego's saved. You're back to when you first arrived in the laboratory. Everyone's still alive and feeling focused on freeing Varen. I really don't like doing that. Yes, but you kind of have to. 2,136 times. Zara enters a command in the workstation. The workstation goes dark. Iris's hologram appears at the center of the room. Okay, let's go faster this. Come on. What the? Are you kidding? Defense sequence is initiated. Final warning. For sinister. Okay. Dive on the table. Smash the workstation. Grab a nearby chair and bash it on the workstation. The screen shatters, but there's no effect on Iris or the guns. I'm making all the wrong choices today. But that's part of the whole reason. Oh my god, this is getting worse. The haze. Ooh, something's wrong. It's not working. After a few seconds, the scene around you returns to normal. Yeah, it was weird. It must be getting weaker. Oh, crap. So his power gets weaker the more it's used. Oh! Okay. Dive under the table. You take cover under the table. Everyone follows suit except for Diego. Diego! With tears in his eyes, Diego gazed remorsefully at Varen. Finally, he joined you underneath. No hostiles within range. Defense sequence suspended. Whew. We need to do something about that camera. Eye in the sky need taken out. Leave it to me. Glee pulls a slingshot from his pocket, takes aim and sends a rock flying. Crash! The rock strikes something and drops it to the floor. Bingo. Peek out in your head, see a wisp of smoke curling from the broken camera. Diego rushes back to Varen, puts his arms around him and sobbing heavily. How can we get him out? We gotta get him out. Surveillance lost in cloning lab, alerting proper channels. Wait. Iris. Activate Directive 1908. Shit, this could all go bad. Activate Directive 1908. Iris's hologram goes dark. Great. Looks like we'll have to do this the hard way. Jake jumps on the table and tears a machine gun away from one of the rheumatic arms. You're gonna want to take cover. Locum's got Jake acting like a freaking commando. What did you, all of you? Once everyone is safely out of range, Jake releases a round into each of the terminals in the room. Ah! Smoke pours out of the burning circuitry. Varen's restraints suddenly spring open. Jake tosses aside the gun. You can thank me later. Pretty badass! Michelle examines Varen's concernedly. I don't see any wounds, but they may have sedated him. A blaring siren sounds out. Huh? Well, see, remember, folks, by me playing the normal edition helps you to make the right choices. Dun-dun-ch. That little piece of... She activated the alarm. We need to move now. Diego and Craig carefully prop up Varen's much taller frame. Everyone hastens towards the elevators. Grah. What, Varen? Sirens sound again, putting your nerves on edge. Varen gestures towards the door on the other side of the lab. Grace. Let's go check it out. Exit the lab at the meeting point of the three hallways. Varen points to the left. The siren blares a third time. As it begins to fade, you hear heavy footfalls approaching. Found you! We already defeated two of your goons. We'll go ahead and defeat you too. Tetra and a group of arachnid soldiers around a corner in the central hall. Give yourselves up or we'll use force. Eat my shorts. Hey, Jakey Wakey, wanna hear a good joke? I'm already looking at your face. Do I have a choice? Why did the wolf cross the road? Jake inclines his head towards the group. On my signal, Boy Scout. Ariel, short stuff, and big guy. You take Papa Smurf and head left. Are any of those people even here? I said, why did the wolf... You got me, pal. He didn't. Somebody ripped his guts out. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Tetra reaches out towards Jake. His mechanical arms stretch out like snakes, rapidly closing the distance between them. They rebuilt him? Now! You, Quinn, Diego, and Craig and Varen run for it down the left as the phone rings for whatever reason, ruining the immersion. There we go. The rest of the group holds their ground. Glancing back, you see Jake narrowly dodge Tetra's writhing limbs, which crash into a wall, sending chunks of debris flying. Jake! Get out of here, Locum! Go! Jake and Sean lead the others down the right hallway, the arachnid soldiers writhing, swiftly pursued. Tetra arrives at the intersection and glances over his shoulder at you. Oh no, you don't! An arm of serpentine steel surges down the hall at you. Drop down, open the door, drop down. Blaster around yourself to the ground, but Tetra's arm snakes downward and grabs you by the waist! The mechanical limb hurls you into a wall with incredible force. Ugh! Locum! No! Everything explodes into a haze of pain. Darkness consumes you until... Really? He killed us with... Really? You're back in the hallway in one piece. All shape and movement are distorted around you. The entire scene keeps threatening to fade away. After a few seconds, things return to normal. That can't be good. Tetra reaches out towards Jake as mechanical arms stretch out like snakes. You know, this is stupid. This is really stupid. We're gonna punish you if you didn't spend diamonds on an outfit. Now. Okay, we've been this. Okay, our choices are open the door, outrun it. Open the door. You swing open a door and get behind it. The snaking arm punches through the heavy wood, but becomes stuck. Hell yeah, Locum! Tetra's mechanical fingers claw the air inches from your face. Stupid sneaky kid! He partially retracts the arm and gets ready to try again. Quinn moves between you and Tetra. Stay back, or I'll mess you up all over again. She glares at the hulking brute and begins waving her fingers mystically. No, get away from me, you freak! Panically, he completely retracts the limb and runs after the other half of the group. Never underestimate the power of jazz hands. It's about all I've got at this point. Grace is there. Varen motions towards a door at the end of the hall. You enter a cramped interrogation room. An observation window looks in. Grace? Grace is sitting in the corner of a tiny cell, matted hair partially covering her face, but you can see her expression, despondent and staring into space. Grace, can you hear us? Quinn, you're here too? We all survived, Grace. We're here to rescue you. Don't bother. You're better off without me. What? Grace, I don't know what's been going on here, but we're gonna get you out. And let me guess, the ethereal figure will be like, here's something to make you have courage once again. We are here to help. Diego turns several latches on the door to the cell. He tries to open it, but something's still holding it shut. I got this! Greg gets a running start and then body slams the door. Doesn't give. Greg winces and leans against the wall. Ouch! There's something stuck in the inside. Stuck in the lock on the inside. Just go away, you guys. They'll only catch you if you don't. Grace, please open the door? Why? What's so good about being out there? I'm better off where no one can get to me. A light comes from one of the walls inside the cell. The ghostly figure steps out of the cinder blocks, looking down at Grace inquisitively. They're back! Oh no, I'm hallucinating again. Grace, that's Vanu. It wants to help us. Now he has a name. Vanu reaches inside of itself and withdraws a framed display containing beautiful, colorful butterflies. Is this really happening? You guys, what should I do? Tell her to accept the frame. Wait for Vanu to fade. I think it's just too much for her right now. Grace, just hang on, okay? Vanu is tired of your shit. That's the look he gives to Pixelberry every time we hear this crap.
The box and butterflies disintegrate in Banu's fading grasp. Then a helmet, I'm guessing it's Jake's next. Then that's a camera. Medical tool, so Michelle's. Grace's ember has burnt to ash. Greg takes a deep breath and gets a running start again. Diego and Varen join him, charging headlong at the door. Ugh! 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 The door breaks open, spilling the three of them into the cell. You unjammed it? Come on, Grace, we're leaving. You and Quinn help her up, and everyone heads for the exit. Back at the entrance to the lab, you see Jake and the others gathered around Sean. It's fine. I'll make it. He's clutching his left leg. You notice the shine of fresh blood on his pants. Sean. What happened? I got grazed by a bullet. Grazed? This is a wound, Sean. I need you to take it easy and not put too much pressure on it. Shell searches in her bag for her med kit. No time. We barely lost Tetra and his grunts back there. They're gonna find us if we wait much longer. Can you walk, bro? Yeah, let's just get out of here. Everyone hurries up the elevators, returning to the floor you arrived on. That's not good because if we do return to our time, he's got a bullet through his leg. He may never go into football. I've been there. Wait, how are we gonna escape? There's a portal that's gonna take us far away from here. Don't worry. That arachnid jerk's in our way. Glance over and see Mike guarding the time rift, rifle in hand. Oh, you again. Christ, don't you die! A voice comes from across the room, its tone dryly admonishing. That didn't go well for you very last time. Step blindingly through a door, and you'll suffer whatever consequence lies on the other side. Whose voice is that? It sounded like it came from the Mac. Hi, Rourke. The cockpit of the Omega Mac suddenly fills with light. Stay, my friends, and witness history in the remaking. Nuh-uh. We have the heart. That you do. And I have its power. Energy circulates through the conduits along the floor, flooding into the mech. It takes an earth-shaking step forward. Why couldn't we have just stole the mech? We could have just stole the mech. We could have kicked everyone's ass. We could have destroyed the facility. We could have done everything. No, we didn't take the mech. Why? Because Pixelberry. To the portal, now. Alistair suddenly comes to. He begins struggling against his bonds. Father, what do you... Be silent and sit and watch while I do what Prometheus could not. For the fire of gods is now mine forever. A sphere of roiling blue energy expands to envelop your friends. No! You back out of the energy field, but everyone else seems frozen in place. Okay, we get it. They're all frozen in place. They can't do shit. Yeah, they're frozen in time. You're much too concerned with the material, Locum, the fleeting. Allow me to liberate you as I've been liberated. Everyone inside the sphere begins to flicker and fade as the Omega Mech erases them from time. Okay! Wow, okay. Stop, don't do this, Rourke. One by one, your friends start disappearing. Grace. Alistair frees an arm and slices away his bonds with a snake-hilted knife. Not to worry if they want them back. All you'll need is the rest of the island's heart. You see, Locum, with the heart's power, time is our plaything. You could not only save your friends, but anyone you wish. Once, twice, 1,000 times over. Imagine it, a savior is born. Alistair types frantically into the terminal. Mike suddenly slumps to the ground. I deleted its program. Go! Ah, my son, my greatest mistake. Does it give you a measure of solace to see your father triumph?
were never a father to me. I ruined everything I cared about trying to make a connection with you. You're no god in the machine. You're just a scared, petty little man hoping to bend the world to his whim. Divide and conquer is the Rourke family way, Alistair. Alistair's gaze falls on the energy conduits. His knuckles go white around the knife in his grasp. So it is. In one quick motion, Alistair raises the knife and dives forward. Yeah, but that's gonna electrocute him in return. That's awesome artwork, though, but damage conduit creates a massive energy overload. Wild arcs of blue and white lightning course across the Omega Mech. Gah! An enormous burst of energy throws Alistair on his back, a trail of smoke streaming from his body. Ah! Simultaneously, the blue sphere dissipates and your friends reappear. Huh? What the? Oh. I'm back? Everybody get to the portal! The entire group runs for the time rip. Jake finds Mike collapsed and scoops him up. Come on, you bastard. You better be alive after all this. Glance back to Alistair, face blackened by scorch. He meets your gaze. You idiot! You could have died! Alistair raises a shaking hand, gesturing urgently to the portal. Go. Why do you steal a can? I'll hold them off. Will you get the hell up and come on? We're not leaving without you. Grace? Get over here! He staggers towards Grace, and the two of them enter the Agi rift together. The rest of your friends follow, leaving just you and Diego. Time for a daring getaway, Locum. You don't have to tell me twice. Diego steps into the wavering portal as you're about to follow. Soon you will understand what you must do, Locum. But in the meantime, how about a parting gift? Oh no. You're gonna do it, aren't you? A blue aura surrounds the time rift. For a moment, your friends are still visible. Then the image begins to distort like a funhouse mirror. The edges of the rift widen, and you find yourself falling through. Ah! Chapter 6 complete. 2 of 2 clues found. Ember of Hope not found. So at least we got a bunch of clues this one. 4 of 7 clues found. Nice work. You found most of the clues and unlocked part of the bonus scene. Keyword part. Meanwhile, somewhere on the eastern coast of Lahardia, Sraxa, Teru, and Sabretooth stand together at the water's edge. You and Takal can play on the beach until I return. But I want to go diving. Oh. Tari. Fine. Come on, Takal. Stay on the sand. Do not go past the cliffs. Do you understand? Dari picks up a long strand of seaweed and the Sabretooth grabs the other end. They begin playing tug-of-war. Tari, did you hear me? Yes, I'll stay on the sand, but Sraxa better be safe too. Sraxa watches them for a long moment, then sighs and wades into the surf. Once the water is up to her torso, she takes a deep breath and dives in. Sraxa descends swiftly into the sea trench, propelled by her powerful legs. She arrives at a patch of oyster shells along the trench wall and begins carving each one free with her knife. Behind her, in the vast darkness of the deep sea, a pair of green glowing eyes open, followed by another and another. Sraxa struggles to get the last pair of oysters and begins stabbing at their bases. Her blade rings out as it strikes the rock face. Clang, clang. 3 huge heads drift out of the abyss, drawing closer to the sound. One of them is blue and angular, with horns and glowing slits for eyes. The second is scarlet, with bulging eyes and a huge lower jaw full of needle-sharp teeth, so like a hydra. The third is green and many-finned, with a long eel-like snout. Each head is connected to an incredibly long serpentine neck, all 3 of which culminate at the same body. Sraxa tenses, sensing that she's being watched. She turns. And upon seeing Cetus's 3 heads, son of a... He has 3 heads now. She involuntarily screams. A flood of bubbles drift up and away to safety. Ah! Great, so he has 3 heads now. Now we have to deal with 3. Oh boy. The Crimson Head releases a roar that shakes the trench wall, causing the remaining oysters to tumble into darkness. Struxer freezes, paralyzed with fear.
Please, Endless, anyone preserve me.
3 enormous heads watch Raxa considering their prey. Slowly they pull back into the darkness, their green eyes disappearing into the inky void of the depths. Raxa kicks as hard as she can to return to the surface. Perhaps he's blind. And he goes off a sound. Just a quick thought. When she emerges from the water, she finds the beach empty.
Tori? Tori!
Oh, son of a... Because Cetus almost killing the kid once, just wasn't perfect. Let's go for a second time. Hopefully he just wandered off with the saber-tooth. Well, that being said, super long today, isn't it? Ooh, I love when Endless Summer's long. We had a lot of fun, though a lot of bumps in the road getting choices. The whole fact that you need an outfit for quote-unquote better time choices, well, hopefully you folks learned from my issues and you did better. With that being said, at least we know there's a limit now. So there's, by my screw-ups, you did find some clues, however. So you're able to see the clues, whether you want to go for them or not. Let me know what you think. What happened to Tari? What happened to us? What happened to your friends? Did he break the connection of the time portal? Are we in limbo? Do we have to learn to control our power? Is that what Rourke meant by, this is just the beginning for you? I don't know, because Book 3 is supposed to be the end of Endless Summer. Keep that in mind. So there can't be much twists and turns. Something tells me in the next chapter we'll solve this and begin to control time like our endless self. So with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy. Feel free to go down in the description below. We've got links to social media, links to our Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Please do so if you can. As you can tell, I have an abundant amount of content on the channel that I've been pushing forward. And hopefully you all enjoyed. I enjoyed The Cursed Prince. There's 10 chapters up. I worked all night on it. I have not slept. So I hope you all did enjoy on that. And then we're officially done with choices this week. Yes, I'm going to be working on some Diamond Editions, but I'm going to be taking a break. And by break, I mean that's it for the voice acting chops for at least today. I'm later today going to be doing a stream. It's going to be awesome. You guys are going to have a lot of fun. Get something to drink. Get a snack. Come back. We're going to be streaming here shortly. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We can talk about what you think. We can have a little recap session, perhaps, during the stream. I'll talk to a lot of you folks that come into the chat. And if you caught my last chat, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the folks that joined. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and thanks for watching. Peace.